A little bit of breaking news. Another quick reminder, though, that FanDuel is the official sportsbook of the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. And in summertime, it means baseball, the NBA Finals, and more. And you can bet it all on FanDuel. Right now, new customers get $200 in bonus bets with any winning $5 bet. That's $200 you can use to bet on everything from the Finals MVP to who's going to hit one out of the ballpark tonight. Just visit FanDuel.com/UCSS and add a big win to your summer bucket list. FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. Today's the opening day, the first day of mandatory minicamp. Keyword, mandatory.
You get
voluntary.
fined.
You get fined if you skip, and Amari Cooper is not present for the Cleveland Browns.
Are you surprised? I'm not.
I'm not shocked one bit either.
We said
he in the last year of his contract, they ain't said nothing to the guy. And they went and got the dude to try to replace the guy.
Oh, no, the Browns have now become a poverty franchise.
No, that's not a poverty franchise.
I'll come out there and fight you right now.
It's a joke. I'm making fun of Mike.
Mike's on tilt today.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's like, listen, first of all, like, y'all literally doing this right in front of his face like that. Like, y'all ain't. Like, he ain't been that guy for the past few years around here. And you go get his replacement.
You
and
done
then
moved in your girlfriend before you divorced your wife.
Moved in the guy, paid the guy right in front of me. like I ain't a priority. Like, I ain't been doing my thing. Y'all ain't came to me and asked me about cat, dog, nothing.
Yeah.
And now, I'm not showing up to no mandatory mandatory until y'all talk some chickens.
You know, sometimes we talk about the Browns and we repeat the same conversation essentially like 32 times. We just look at it at different angles. This is a topic, Mike.
I don't think we talked about it.
We have missed this topic, and I didn't even think about it until you said that he was.
Well, we talked about when they signed Jeudy.
Yeah,
We've talked about
I
this
said it.
many times.
Maybe I wasn't here that day.
I said it the day they signed
It's
Jeudy.
kind of a slap in the face that they
100%.
Not that they traded for Jeudy, but that they extended Jeudy,
right in front, and then
who's done nothing in the NFL.
Ain't came to him and said nothing about next year. It's like I told you, I set it up right there in that camera. I said we gonna bring in a dude who idolizes you. He plays very similar to you. We want you to groom him up for 1 year, and then we'll see what happens.
You've been a great player.
Yeah.
He's been a huge disappointment, but we're going to pay him.
Yeah.
He's 30 Bowl, which I know you've had the discussion of what do you do with 30-old
30's still good. He got 2 years left in him.
We can look at it from that perspective, which is reasonable. But if I'm Amari Cooper, I'm saying I have kicked ass for this team for 2 years.
Yeah.
I'm arguably the best wide receiver in the history of the franchise, even though I've only played here for 2 freaking years.
Back-to-back 1,000-yard
This
seasons.
guy, what the hell has he done? He hasn't done anything. He's a slappy.
And I don't even think Amari Cooper is mad at the fact that Jerry Jeudy, because he probably look at him like, that's my little brother. I'm glad he happy, but y'all can still take care of me. It's not like I'm asking for $50 million.
What you just said is really interesting. That you said he's got 2 good years left.
2.
You think he's going to sign for 1 more year?
Yeah.
No.
I mean,
what's he asking for? 3? 4?
I don't know what he asking for, but
you're right.
He got about 2 years.
32
is about when the drop. Okay. You'll see it at the end of 31, 32. It kind of goes down.
Okay, so if he's got 2 good years left and you got him under contract for 1, he ain't asking for 1 plus 1. He's asking for this 1 plus 3 or 4 more.
And
I don't blame the Browns. I don't blame the Browns in this instance. But of course you're pissed.
But you don't blame Amari for being pissed.
No,
of course not.
It's part of the business.
Yeah.
It's just you know who another person is going to be? If Nick Chubb come out there and he don't look like Nick Chubb, it's going to be 2 Cleveland Browns at the end of this season that we love dearly that will not be a part of the Cleveland Browns next year.
And
that's just
we've
what
seen,
it is.
Tyvis and Jason, to your point, the recent run of wide receiver contracts. And it started with Jeudy, and now it's ended with Justin Jefferson getting $130 million guaranteed. And the highest paid. I don't know where Amari Cooper falls in that scale, but he ain't taking a discount.
The Browns are desperately praying to God that Jerry Jeudy has a good season, because if Jerry Jeudy has a good season and Deshaun Watson looks good, that first round pick next year will be spent on a wide receiver in the first round,
and they will move on.
They will move on from Elijah and Cooper.
Yep.
It is what it is.
In the end, it doesn't, like, we all understand why Amari Cooper's pissed. I'd be pissed if I were him too. But he's not holding out during the season.
No, he'll be there.
OTAs, who cares?
Exactly. That's exactly it.
Right.
And if I'm the Browns, I wouldn't fine him. Like, you can fine him.
No.
Don't fine
no,
him.
Let him keep his money. Let him keep all his money.
Sending a message that he's unhappy, which we get. I'm sure
the
Browns.
This the last year. This the last contract year, right?
Correct.
for
He
Cooper.
is a unrestricted free agent after this season.
Yeah, it might be done. Unless he go out there and just have an unbelievable season. If he go out there and have an unbelievable
Right, but if
season.
you're him then don't you wait to get to free agency?
Yes.
Somebody else,
Yes. Because the
everybody
Browns-
on you?
I would maybe I'm in the minority on this
Yeah.
because I know the NFL is in the moment and you win for right now every year. I would rather miss on one good year of Amari than overextend on him and be saddled with 2 or 3 bad
the
years.
rule in the
that
league
makes
is you trade a guy a year too early rather than a year too late.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Amari had the injury problems at the end of last season. He could, his career, he's around the age where a lot of wide receivers start to go the wrong direction. And that could happen this year.
I mean,
hopefully he's got at least one more good year left. We'll see.
The good thing about him is he's got a unique skill set. I mean, route running is something that is you could play for a longer period
That's
of time
fair.
if it's not just natural instincts where you could jump over guys and make great catches.
Outrun 'em.
Yeah, if you're really creating separation with routes, you could play maybe 2 extra years with that.
Sure.
And that's where he's at in his career, and he's been successful. And with the Browns, he's done great. I need to see what it looks like this year now that all these other pieces is in there. But if Jerry Jeudy has a great year, I think it's
Jerry
over.
Jeudy does not have a great year.
Then they better. That I don't know what. They still gonna take that first round pick and get a wide receiver.
You're going to get a highly, highly motivated Amari Cooper.
Oh, yeah. Not that he ever plays
and
unmotivated,
Elijah Moore.
but-
And Elijah
Yeah, because they got to
Both of
get.
those
They
guys.
have to get paid off
Yeah,
of this season.
Now,
Like Elijah Moore has not received a big contract, so he has no choice but to go out there and play hard.
the difference is Amari Cooper's a good player and Elijah Moore's not.
Yeah, I mean, if the Browns don't pay Amari, it's not like he won't have a job next
No.
year. Somebody
Oh, no,
will pick
of
him up
course. Yeah,
easily, and he'll be playing next year for sure.
Yeah. All right, Mike.